Johnny Galecki is officially returning to acting 7 years after The Big Bang Theory ended. But his comeback is not another sitcom, a streaming series, or a Leonard Hofstadter revival. He is returning to the stage in Chicago to portray playwright Tennessee Williams in Kowalski, a limited theatrical engagement at Looking-Glass Theater Company. The production begins preview performances on September 15th, opens on September 19th, and is scheduled to continue through October 25th. That makes Kowalski Johnny's first announced acting role since The Big Bang Theory completed its 12-season run in May 2019. Johnny explained that the project arrived when several things aligned: Greg Ostrin's writing, director Colin Hanlon's vision, and his own feeling that 7 years of quietly observing life had given him something new to bring back to acting. He also called Tennessee Williams one of his artistic heroes, making the opportunity difficult to refuse. This is a deliberate return, not evidence that Johnny spent 7 years unsuccessfully searching for work. By his own account, the break allowed him to spend more time living than performing. During that period, he focused heavily on family. Johnny welcomed his son Avery in 2019. He later married Morgan Galecki, and the couple welcomed their daughter, Una Evelina. Kowalski also brings him back to the city where he began acting as a child. Long before television audiences knew him as Leonard, Johnny performed on Chicago stages. The play itself is not a biography covering the entire life of Tennessee Williams. It is set during one pivotal evening in Provincetown in 1947, and imagines the first meeting between Williams and a young Marlon Brando. That meeting became part of the creative history surrounding A Streetcar Named Desire and Brando's defining performance as Stanley Kowalski. The Looking-Glass description says the play combines historical events with theatrical imagination. That distinction matters. Audiences should not treat every conversation in the production as a word-for-word historical record. If you like celebrity news where public posts are separated from online theories, leave a like and subscribe to Hollywood Brief. It genuinely helps the channel reach more viewers. The production is written by Greg Ostrin and directed by Colin Hanlon. The theater lists an approximate running time of 90 minutes without an intermission. This is also a limited engagement, not an announcement that Johnny has signed a long-term television contract. There is no confirmed Big Bang Theory reunion attached to this news, and no statement that he is permanently returning to full-time screen acting. What is confirmed is more specific. He found one role, one character, and one creative team that made him want to perform again. Johnny's earlier stage career gives the decision additional context. In 2006, he appeared on Broadway in The Little Dog Laughed, a production that received a Tony Award nomination for Best Play. His best-known work remains television, including Roseanne and The Big Bang Theory. But the stage is not an entirely new experiment for him. Personally, I think the choice makes sense. After spending 12 seasons inside one of television's biggest sitcoms, returning through a limited Chicago play gives Johnny room to perform without immediately recreating the schedule and attention he stepped away from. The larger question is whether Kowalski remains a special one-time return or opens the door to more acting projects. Would you rather see Johnny Galecki continue with serious stage roles or eventually return to television? This is Hollywood Brief, celebrity news with context, without turning personal claims into independently confirmed facts.